Hey, and welcome to the Toadstead. Well, little left turn here from what we're mostly doing. And what's going on right now is we're putting together the foundation for a new deck for our mill to sit on. The mill's in the shop right now. It's going to get some upgrades. Might be on this video, but no, I kind of doubt it. It'll probably be its own video. But sitting over there is the track. That thing is heavy. And what I'm going to do is run all those legs down so we have all the well, I'll show you in just a second. But the what we got going on here is these are actually telephone poles that we harvested from the last hurricane. They gave away a bunch of them that had been broken, and we've used the chainsaw to cut them into discs, and they're going to make fine pads. And we'll come back to this as we go along. But let's go look at the track right now. Yeah, over here we've got the track just kind of laying, and this looks like it would be flimsy, but man, it's not. This stuff is heavy duty, thick. And what we have to do now is each one of the legs has about 4 inches of play right here for adjustability. But we're going to adjust all those all the way to the bottom. Yeah, the rooster says hi. So when we put this up on the platform, we'll just raise up what we need to raise up, because we're going for maximum perfection as far as level and all that goes. And then each leg has screw holes, so we'll be able to screw it down, because yeah, the machine does a little bit of dancing while you're doing your thing, not to mention when we're putting logs on with this this tractor, so it won't be able to move. And we'll see when we get back. Oh, there we go. Got that hooked up. It looks funny, but it's better than it looks. And there's some minor shimming to do, but nothing earth-shattering. I don't know how much, I don't know if you can hear that, but like my grandma used to say, the angels are bowling. And a quick look at the satellite says it's going to come right over us, but hey, you never know if it's going to hit you or go next door, so we're just going to wait. But what we got done here is all the legs have been lowered down to their stock position now. And as soon as we get some of the boards on here, which are at present cooking in the kiln, we'll get them screwed down. And, well, then I can pick that track up and set it in place. Whew. But the weather says this may happen another day. We'll see. Okay, well, here we are. About halfway through day 2. We got rained out yesterday. And now you can kind of see, we just threw the track up there. And now you can see what we're kind of doing. It doesn't show up real well, it's in the dark, but we have, these are lengths of telephone poles, and it's cantilevered over because the weight of the machine is up here, and that's just basically there for me to walk on. And these were some leftover, you can see them down there. These are some leftover L brackets that somebody gave me, and I'll say I had to put some on the inside, some on the outside. Kind of depends how they fell. And there's more plans for this that mean it's okay for those to stick out. But the main thing right now is that we're all set to go. Cantilever, I just walked and jumped and everything. It's fine. And we load from this side. Obviously, there's the tractor. And we changed the angle slightly. Another thing for the future. I'll give you a hint. That's due south. But wanted to be able to work in this area a little easier. We are still no problem around the septic system, because it actually comes in from the left and curves right there and goes out into the field and doesn't swirl and blah, 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 blah. All legal and everything, but this is a hardened spot. that we backfilled that's specially to be able to drive on. Now, when they asked me if I was going to drive on it, I says yes, but this is what we were going to do. It's what we ended up doing, actually. I wish I could say that was a plan. It's just not the way it worked out. But the septic tank is right there, and you can see it's kind of a lighter color. We usually park a trailer on it so somebody who isn't paying attention doesn't drive over it. But this is all filled in. The septic lines that feed the leach lines is right there, but this has all been hardened down to drive over as part of the road, so I'm certainly not going to bother with having those logs sitting there. But with the change of the angle, it also means that getting to the kiln at the same time is a lot easier. And we took a little more garden, about 15 feet more garden to get to that wood right there, and this will just be easier in the long run. But now it's on to the mill itself. I'm trying to get this where hopefully there's no wind in the camera, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But we got the cover out here. We're going to put the cover on it. I think that's the least windy spot. You can tell me later, or I'll listen when I edit it. But there we go. We had 4 days off, and we got that taken care of. There's a little set of steps that goes right here, and I can walk right along this walkway, and we can still load it. So we don't get to test it today, but around the toadstead, and we got 4 days off what we're normally doing, we're going to do something to improve things. Hopefully this will work out real well for a long term. All right, hey, thanks for coming along. See you next time around.